Good morning. Me and my mom are about to go get breakfast, but I don't think I'm gonna vlog that. I think I'm gonna keep the camera off the record just so we can spend some time together. Alright, so me and my mom went and had breakfast. We went to IHOP and sat down, and we were sitting down for like at least 20 minutes and didn't get any kind of service, no kind of greeting, other than like the host who sat us down. So we left and we went to Cracker Barrel and got breakfast. And I don't know why, but like recently I've had such a fixation on blueberry flavored foods. And today I got blueberry pancakes and they were amazing. I'm about to go to the gym. I haven't been since, I didn't go Friday because it was my birthday, so Thursday. Oh wait, I did go to the gym on my birthday. I forgot about that. Today I have to do, I want to get my Amazon list registry done. I need to go get a haircut like really bad. I have 2 scholarships that I need to fill out, and I also need to make my list of stuff that I need for college because there's a lot of stuff. And it's like the more I think about it, the more anxious I feel. But it's like literally I have to take it day by day, and I'm just trying to prepare the best that I can without getting overwhelmed. Alright, so I just finished up in the gym. I had a real good workout. I find that whenever I eat before I work out, I tend to have a better workout. The only thing is, I came back to my car and usually I brush my hair before I film, and I couldn't find my comb. Like, anybody who knows me knows that I always keep some kind of comb on me, but I don't know where it's at. Like, I have a silver comb that I keep specifically in my car, and I don't know where it went. It's got to be somewhere. I'm about to go home. I have a few things to do before I leave, and then I'm gonna run to Hobby Lobby, and then I'm gonna go get my hair cut. And then it'll probably be time for practice. It's currently raining right now, so I don't know what we're gonna do, because if we go outside, it's gonna be like muddy because the stage is dirt right now, as far as I know. So we may have to practice inside, but I don't know. So hopefully they'll let us know something soon. Typically when it would rain, we would go and practice indoors, but even like I think they probably have stuff in there from the pageant, because the pageant was Friday night. Y'all, guess what? So after all this talk about going to the barbershop today, the barbershop is closed on Mondays. Like literally I feel like everything that could go wrong has went wrong as far as it goes. For me going to the barbershop this past week, I'm like, can y'all please just open up, like, let me get one haircut. I'm gonna just go tomorrow. Today, me and my mom went and ate breakfast. I told you about that. And I'm gonna show y'all my bedding that I got for whenever I go to school. So I just got pillows, and then this is my comforter that I got for school. And I don't think I've showed y'all yet. This is my setup for Columbia Homecoming, and I have my logo in the front. I was also going to get this board and put it on there, but I don't feel like that would be best. So I'm gonna take the board back to Hobby Lobby today. I also have to pick up a nameplate for my puzzle that I'm giving away, and then after that, I hope that my banner will be ready at Walgreens. I'm getting banners made with the book covers on them for the parade. After that, it'll be time to go to practice. I miss my coworkers so much. Like, I wish that I could work with them, but somewhere else. And that's really no shade to Starbucks. Like, I don't have any ill will or any ill intent against them. I just don't think I could physically work there again. But working there was good, you know, like I don't look back on it and regret it or have any kind of negative takeaways. I just couldn't work there again. I don't have it in me, because being a barista is not for the weak. I went and got my transcripts from school, and at the moment I'm about to take some things back to Hobby Lobby. And then I have to finish my Lumby scholarship application. Alright, so I'm back. I decided to go get something to eat because I'm hungry. I ate breakfast this morning, but I had a real good workout, so I expected to be hungry again. So Pizza Hut has like a $6 box, which is not bad, and you get a personal pan pizza and wings. Well, I feel like that's a pretty good value for $7. So I'm about to see. I haven't had a personal pan pizza from Pizza Hut in so long, so we're gonna see what it's talking about. Let's see if it still hits. I also got buffalo wings. They kind of look don't remind me that you're $7, please. I want you to be good. I like for my wings to be like crispy, and these are not crispy. My cousin used to work here and we would get wings all the time. I like the buffalo sauce. Now I remember they used to actually cut the pizza. This isn't cut, but I guess it's okay. We'll just bite it. It's very greasy, but for $7, like, I don't even think, I personally, and I'm not one of those people who are like, oh, I don't eat McDonald's. I just personally don't go to McDonald's
But for $6, like, you cannot beat it. I'm just trying to pat some of this grease off. I went to Hobby Lobby and I got like an easel to put the puzzle on. I'm very excited. I'm still trying to figure out the whole logistics of how I'm gonna have my table like actually set up. But we shall see. I'm trying to get all this grease off because I have practice tonight, which is outside, and I don't want to be out in the heat. Like, I feel like if you've eaten grease and gone outside before, you know that feeling of like feeling sick, because the grease kind of just sits in your stomach and you're hot and in the heat and stuff. So I was trying to get the majority of it off. I'm anticipating my banners getting done at Walgreens, and I feel like their tracking could be better, like as far as the, you know, estimated time. But I thought they closed at like 8, but they actually closed at 10. So regardless, I'll probably get them today. I just would love to have them before I go to practice, because my grandma lives where practice is at, so I wanted to stop by and show her. I'm also trying to work on my editing. I feel like yesterday's vlog was edited well. I'm trying to work on having cuts and making it flow, because back in the day, whenever I first like started doing YouTube, I didn't like cutting. Like, I know I say or like a lot, example A, but it's important to me to have these videos seem as quick and informative as possible. I don't want it to be long pauses or me saying and trying to think and stuff. So I'm trying to work on getting those out. And I feel like yesterday's video was a good step in the right direction. It's like each video I'm learning something new. The video before that, I was learning about audio and, you know, how to kind of make my audio sound better with the equipment that I have now. Because financially, I'm about to go off to college. So every dollar that I have, I'm trying to make last as long as I can. I was gonna buy a microphone, but I'm like, look, I realistically cannot right now. So I'm just trying to use what I got, do the best I can with what I got. That's all I'm saying. I'm literally like one of the most aggravating people, I feel like, whenever I order something, because like I want it then and there. And I know patience is like a great thing, but I just love having my stuff up front. Like it irks me to order stuff online, but not only because I have to wait, but I'm also like a very big quality person, like when it comes to anything. And I'm not saying, oh, it has to be the nicest thing or the most expensive thing. I'm very big on quality, and I think I got that from my papa, because it's like he would feel stuff, and if it didn't feel up to standard, he would not get it. Like, I'm very wary whenever I order things, especially for the first time. Like, once I order something, or once I buy something and see how it is, then I'm more likely to order from that same place or order that same thing. But even like with clothes, I feel like I'm very picky, and I have to know how it feels, how it fits, what it looks like. And if it's not right, then I'm not gonna get it. But if it is right, I'll probably buy it in several different colors. Like, once I find something that I genuinely really love, I'm gonna buy it in about 10 different colors. And that's just who I am. One day I dreamed to have pallets of books in a factory where I can like have them for any time I want to go out and do anything. Eventually one day I want to have like a whole fulfillment center. Like, my dreams are, every day they expand and they get bigger, and it's like I have dreams in multiple different aspects and outlets of life, and being 100% completely real, I feel like that's kind of why I'm more of like a loner, and I kind of tend to keep to myself a lot. It's like I feel like I have so many dreams and aspirations in life. I have so many aspirations, and it's like I'm scared to let myself get in the way, so I won't let myself let anyone else get in that way. So I tend to prevent letting anyone else in to my circle, you know, unless I really have that bond and that trust. And it's not there for a lot of people, you know. A lot of people have been in that bond and in that circle, but they've lost access to it because I've seen that they are not helping me move forward, you know. And something I love is genuinely helping other people reach their goals, reach their dreams, and push them forward in life, you know, because I feel like that's what we're here to do. We're all here to better each other. So if I feel like there's someone in my circle who's not doing that, it's like you gotta go, you know. I'm about to go home. I have to print off a letter for the scholarship, and I'm gonna put everything into an envelope and bring it up there to the tribal office. I need to see what time they close. The tribal building closes at 5 today, so I don't think I'll necessarily make it. So I'll probably drop that stuff off tomorrow, which means I don't really need to worry about getting it printed today. I practiced in less than 2 hours. I didn't go to practice on Friday because it was my birthday, so I'm kind of scared of what I missed. But in that same aspect, I feel like I've been doing the show for so long, because I've done the show. This will be my 5th year in the show, 6th year being involved with the show, you know, because during COVID we kind of took that break, but I was still actively promoting and talking about the show. I feel like I've been in it long enough that I kind of know what to expect, but it's like every year I feel like the vision or the ideas or the themes kind of change slightly. This year I feel like there's more of a drastic change because of us being back out in the cultural amphitheater, and it being a big deal that we're returning the show back to this place of familiarity. How do you say that word? It's like, I know exactly the word that I'm looking for, but I forget how to say them because I don't use it in every, like, day to day. Familiarity. How do you say familiarity? It's trying to say I need to translate something, but I feel like y'all know what I'm talking about. It's this place of familiarity with the with the show, but it's brand new, you know, because everything has been reconstructed and redid. So there's a lot of excitement behind that, and I think that this year we're really trying to up it, you know, to reach that excitement level. So I'm scared of what I missed. My boss isn't in a lot of the scenes that I did miss, so that's a good thing, but I'm excited to be back tonight. Alright, so I am just now leaving practice. My voice is gone, which it typically is after practice. But let me tell y'all, I feel like the worst stuff always happens to me, but it's okay, because I know it builds character, but like time after time and time again, like today I had a nameplate made for the raffle that I'm doing. Tell me why. The first time they did it, the top 9 was supposed to say Kate and Ryan Books, which is my publishing company. It came out and said Kate and Ryan Brooks. So I was like, okay. So then today I went to pick up the actual one that was fixed. Tell me why it said Kayden. Like, I understand people make mistakes, but like, please get it right. Like, I need this stuff by a specific date, and it takes a week for it to come in. So can y'all please get it right the third time? Like, let the third time be the charm. And then I am having banners made for the parade. I think I talked about those earlier. The banners, she said that whoever was printing them sent them off to be printed, but it printed halfway and then it ran out of paper. And I'm like, how does this stuff keep happening to me? Like, so she said that she was gonna try and find more paper and get it to printing, and then she would call me and let me know the status or whatever. So that's what I'm waiting on right now. I called her literally the second I got out of practice, which I'm glad I did, because hopefully everything will be ready tomorrow morning if all goes well, if they have the paper. You know, it's like, how does all this stuff happen to me? Like, especially when I need this stuff by a specific date. Like, if a company is going to guarantee you something at a specific date and something goes wrong, I feel like it should be on the company to be like, hey, this isn't right. We're going to do all we can to make the situation right for you because you're a paying customer, you know? And I don't understand. I don't understand. As a business owner, when people, like, for instance, whenever the Battle Haze Pawn came out, or the reissued version of Henry came out, I did everything that I could to make sure that the customers who ordered the hardcover versions, which were on delay, I did everything to make sure that the communication was there. I would email them like once a week, letting them know, hey, we still have your order, we're working on getting it fulfilled as soon as we can. But it's like, these businesses don't do that. I'm like, can y'all please, because when I need something by a specific date, and I'll order it through you because you say you can have it by a specific date, then I did it for a reason. If I knew that you weren't gonna have it by a specific date, I would've went down the road to another business, to someone who could have it by the actual date. You know, it's just frustrating as a business owner and as a small business owner, because as a small business owner, you feel like there's not much that you can do. I'm praying and hoping that all my stuff will be ready within the next week for homecoming. I've been super stressed out trying to do that, trying to get applications in for scholarships. Oh, on the bright note, I did get the job in the post office at UNCW, which is amazing. I'm so excited. Both of my jobs, well, I don't really count working at Dunkin'. My first job ever was at Dunkin' Donuts. I worked there for like 2-3 weeks. But I don't really count that as a job because I was only there for 2 weeks. I never got any kind of training. I mean, I was definitely there, but my first real job I will always consider to be Starbucks because I was there for 3 years. But my first jobs were at coffee shops, you know, so all I ever known is being a barista. And now I'm going into being a post office assistant, which is exciting. And I'm really excited about it. I feel like at UNCW they have a lot of organization, which I'm really into, and that's one of the main reasons, along with it being at the beach, that I chose UNCW. Because like I said, like I got into Campbell, I got into State, got into Chapel Hill, but I didn't want to go to any of those schools. I chose Wilmington, and that's one of the reasons, because they always have their stuff together. I've never been to anything at UNCW that has been disorganized or chaos. Practice went good tonight. Working on getting all my lines down. It's a lot to jump from a character that doesn't have many lines to jump into a character that has a lot of lines and is kind of the main three within the game. So I'm working on doing that the best that I can, and I don't know. There's a lot of exciting stuff that I don't want to give away because it's new to the show. I don't know that it's ever been done in the capacity that we're doing it in, but it was something that I said that I would absolutely never do again in my life, and I did it today. You know, it went fine. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone, for anybody who's coming to see the show, but there's a lot of exciting stuff that I cannot wait to talk about. I love talking about these things, but I always try and wait until the show is done with and the final night's like wrapped, so that way everyone who wanted to see the production was able to see it before it got, you know, ruined or spoiled for them. But yeah, something I said that I would never do, something I feel like I'm terrible at, something I feel like, what's another adjective that I can use to describe it? I don't know, but it's something very different for the show, and I think people's jaws are going to be on the floor. Like, if we can actually pull it off and pull it off to the highest capacity, it's going to be a big deal. So I'm really, really excited about it. I'm at Sonic. My Sonic order is a blue coconut slushie and cheddar peppers. I just had to have something because I am stressed out. Like, I'm telling y'all, as a small business owner, it is so hard trying to get like events lined up and everything in order. Like, it takes so much because you have to rely on other people to do their job for you to be able to do your job. And if other people aren't doing their job, it can have great impacts on what you do, you know. Like, one time I was doing an event and Amazon was supposed to have the books to me the day before the event. They did not come until 2 days after. So it's like I didn't have but like 5 or 6 books, whatever I had on hand at the time. But Walgreens, I called, or the lady called me back, and she said that they did not have the paper. They ran out, and the closest one is like 20 minutes away. So I'm gonna go home and try and figure out try and sort that out, because I need the banners like this week, and I don't want to drive 20-30 minutes out of the way, because I'm already driving 20-30 minutes out of the way to practice every night. So I'm trying to figure everything out. Today has threw so many curveballs at me. Like, I am very emotionally overwhelmed right now. I feel like I've been taking 1 step forward and 10 steps back recently. You know, I got my job on campus today and I'm securing things for my life down there. But like, I'm supposed to be setting up at homecoming, which is next. It starts this Saturday. And the first thing that happened was my nameplate that I ordered for my puzzle that I'm raffling off was misspelled twice, and today I was supposed to be picking it up after they corrected it the first time and it wasn't correct. Secondly, my banner I was having made at Walgreens, I already explained the whole banner situation, and then I was supposed to be setting up. I had a place secured since like the beginning of June, and the man just messaged me and told me that he wasn't going to be able to do it, which, you know, I appreciate the clarification now, but it was like I was planning all this stuff, and it's like I went out and bought so much because I thought I was setting up, and it's like on top of a lot of other personal things. So now I'm trying to rush and trying to find places, if there's anywhere else that's open where I could set up, because I have the inventory, I have the stuff, and I don't know. It's just like,
hit after hit after hit today. So I'm trying to figure out what my next move is. I feel like it's always something like, it's very hard being a business owner. It's very hard having to manage all your stuff. And it's very, let me rephrase that, it's very hard to be a small business owner when you have to rely on other people. Anytime I'm doing something myself, I'm not stressed out at all. Like when I'm the key component in making something happen, it happens. But dealing with other people or other businesses, other companies, it can be very, very stressful. And I'm trying to stay as positive as I can. Tell somebody you love them and send me some good vibes. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.